Hello, it's OzoneTCG here. Today I'm with
Jonathan Phillips.
And what did we do today?
I played Pure Brave at the Richmond Regional this weekend.
And what place did you get?
I got 13th.
Nice. How was your day?
I didn't have very high expectations coming into the event, so it felt really good to actually place quite well.
All right,
and got a lot of really funny reactions to the deck, and a lot of people were really interested in what I was playing.
All right, let's get right into it then.
All right, so very standard 3 right.
3 right, yep.
Also, I'm playing Pure Brave, so I played 3 Fateful because if I don't see right, my deck doesn't do anything. 3 water.
Yep. Enchantress.
The one-ofs. These are good cards. Illegal Knight is really good.
Those are really good.
Yep.
Would you play more?
I considered playing more. I kind of just searched them in scenarios where I need them specifically. Maybe more Griffin, but this is kind of just what I ran with because I was used to it. I would probably consider playing maybe more Griffin. I mainly need this to out boards.
Okay. Were there any cool interactions you did all day today with it?
Any cool interactions you did with Illegal Knights?
Illegal Knight, yeah.
Somebody scythe locked me and had a Baron and the Chongyu, the other Qingying, the other 10. I ended up committing Illegal Knight to the board, Book of Moon to bait out Baron, and then bounced both with Illegal Knight, and then
pretty good.
It was just game. This card's also surprisingly good against Eldritch.
yeah, for sure. Yes.
Which was awful.
All right.
And then I played the one Beater.
How was this?
It was the worst card in my deck, but he's big.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I played, there's still more Bears cards.
Yep.
2 Draco back.
2 Draco back, okay.
Cards busted. And 1 Star Lit Papillon. This card was very weird. I mainly played it to combine with this card to make whatever is equipped with the equip spell unaffected by my opponent's activated effects. And the main reason this was played at all because I was playing 3 copies of Yugioh.
So was the plan you just get this out and then equip it Amato with this and they can't out it?
Yep.
Wow, pretty good.
And Water Enchantress has another effect, in case you didn't know, which sets a field spell from your deck if you control a token.
Insane.
So it has consistency. These cards, I still kind of, they weren't amazing. It came up like once or twice, the actual making it unaffected. Ironically enough, the attack reduction this card has came up a lot more than the actual protection.
Okay. And Amato was good all day for you?
Oh yeah, Amato was how I won my games.
Crazy.
And then I played 3 extra because I barely touched my extra deck. I touched my extra deck once today.
Crazy. Yep.
And then 3 small wall.
Okay, how was this?
This was the key to making Amato consistent because I played, you'll see in a second, I played a lot of hand traps. And hand traps, Water Enchantress and Amato both have a 1200 defense. So I can small world bridge any hand trap into Amato and Watto.
Pretty good.
I can also and I was playing, and I'll explain a bit more when I pull out the hand traps. 3 Ash, Fleck Brain Effusion, 3 Veiler. This was necessary specifically to bridge hand traps into a Veiler, into anything I need in my deck.
Okay.
Water Enchantress is also a spellcaster, so if I ever needed that. 3 Bell. Specifically Bell because she's an earth monster.
So you can get a Watto?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Bell, so like Water Enchantress into this gets me to a mono, and then this into like Veiler gets me to Water Enchantress. Pretty much anything in my deck. 3 Droplet. I need to be able to outboards. Also, negging attack for when things attack at mono is really important, and the Brave equip spells are free.
So does the other equip spell have the same effect as Draco Back?
Yes,
Oh,
they all do that.
That's crazy. Yep.
3 Book of Moon for extra board outing, and for, again, the same reason. Specifically, if things are attacking a mono, I can put them face down. 3 Cosmic, because I'm deathly scared of Eldritch.
Sure.
Easily my worst matchup today was dealing with Eldritch. And I had an idea that I also wanted it to do going second into Sword Soul because Blackout is a really good card against this. And I thought I could force Branded in reds so that they don't play it reactively to my board, so they don't Guardian Chimera me. In practice, it didn't come up that much. It was mostly just good against Eldritch.
So, do you just raw jam the Amato Iwata versus Despia? Like, if you just go second and they have their entire setups, you just normal summon Amato?
Usually, yeah. That's why another reason why I like the 3 Fateful is that way I can just activate Fateful and then normal Amato.
Okay.
That way I can get my equip spells. Because that was an issue with activating right first, is that people would just hit the token and then hit the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was and now for...
Sorry, this was 40 in the main?
It was 42.
42? Okay.
And for the side deck, don't like Eldritch. These are to deal with blowout cards when I go first, so that I don't get hit by Evenly or Storm.
Yep.
Really don't like Eldritch. We'll talk about that last. Good card. This was actually what won me so many games against Despia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I summoned this, all their materials get banished. Tragedy still triggers, but the important part is that Mirror Jade cannot activate. And so, I completely turn off their play. I had several people just like start pulling into Masquerade afterwards because they're just like panicking, I guess. But either way, like it turns off their board, it turns off Branded in red. So and then I just normal mono win the game.
Fair.
And then I played. This was a last minute edition. I played 3 Alpha.
How was this?
So one of the issues with this deck is actually just getting over a bunch of big monsters, and this is a big monster that you can just slap on the field. One game, I retaliating seized a Despia player, and then he actually just made Masquerade, and I just drew this out of the Masquerade, and that was
That's crazy. Yep.
Also, this is a good bridge for when you, because it's Earth.
Can you search this? Like, I'm assuming you just banished Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can. I never did that, but you can do that. Also, oddly enough, I beat Eldritch in round 8 by summoning Alpha and beating him until he died.
Under rivalry, yeah.
Under Gozen.
Gozen.
The extra deck is a lot of things that I played just in case. Sorry, this is not organized.
You're fine.
I played 2 Unicorn.
Yep.
Because I'm also playing Hulk and a bunch of Charmers. Basically, these are all into Link Climb into these cards.
Yep.
And access card.
You said you never made any of this besides...
I made Hulk once, and it didn't matter, because I banished access code off of my Extravagance.
Oh, okay. So it's just all main deck engine carrying today. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And then a Phoenix. Oh, there's another Charmer. And then a bunch of random synchros I thought might come up in the scenario. I needed a normal hand trap, being like Black Rose.
Yeah.
Eldrazi.
Goyo Guardian. So tell me about Goyo Guardian real quick. What was your thought process?
So Goyo's really big.
Yeah. Okay.
Like really big. That's about it.
And how do you make it?
Bell and water and chains.
Okay. You're fine, yep.
There's a Brio.
For Ionic, okay, yeah.
There's a Leo.
A Leo? I don't even remember this because this is like before I was born, to be honest. Kid Target. Okay, that's interesting.
I would play a Baron if I wanted to commit another $140 to probably never summoning it.
That's fair.
But I did think I could, if for whatever reason I was dealing with a Sword Soul board and I just had a normal hand trap, I could make this and I can't really deal with it.
Okay.
It never happened.
That's fair. Were there any changes you would think you would make to the deck going forward?
Any changes? The Cosmics in main weren't amazing, even though I played 2 Eldritch. Whenever I saw it against other matchups, it was just not very good. Maybe cut it down to 40 because there were games where I didn't see Brave cards and my deck didn't work.
Oh, yeah, I noticed you didn't play Foolish either.
I decided to play 3 Faithful instead.
3 Faithful instead.
Because Foolish is like super dead. Because I have literally nothing else to send. I know in other decks they usually have like one other good target to send. Max consistency, yeah, I could have played the Foolish, but I guess I got a little greedy.
You don't like cards like Souls or Illusion of Chaos?
I don't have those cards yet. I might test them in the future, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, it's very cool you saw with the deck, though. Like,
yeah.
give this a try any day of the week.
I was legit having opponents who were like, being like, oh, that's so cool, even though I literally just stunned them out of the game with a mono Yugioh.
Yeah, I understand. All right, well, thank you. Do you have any shout-outs before we finish?
Shout-outs to my friend Daniel. Us being up late at night, theory crafting this nonsense. Us having the big epiphany that Small World can bridge into a mono with Water Enchantress. Yeah, and I guess the friends who drove me here and stuff.
All right, well, thank you, Johnny, and this is OzoneTCG, and we are done.